Hello, welcome back to the Games Kingdom. My name's Carl King, and today we've got an unboxing with a little bit of a difference. What we're showing off today is not the unboxing of the game itself, but the insert that has been officially produced for the game of Hegemony. Now this insert is the E-RAPTOR expansion UV insert. So basically this covers not only the main game of Hegemony, but also both of the expansions. So if you buy both of them, you will fit all of the contents, the cards and everything into this UV printed insert. So basically what it is there is two versions. You can buy this version and you can buy the unprinted version, so you get exactly the same product, only the version that I'm going to show you today is the sort of deluxe printed sort of upgraded version, if you like, of that insert. And we'll sort of crack on and open the box. So you get it flat packed, so it's a bit like some other inserts that you can buy. It comes all sort of on a sort of set of cards and sprues, as well as the clear plastic tops for the boxes that I'll show you as we go along, and then you simply sort of ease them out with your fingers, with a craft knife, taking a bit of care, and then you just sort of, what I did, I had to file just a little bit off the edges where they sort of came away from the sort of card and things. So nothing major. You don't need any glue, it all snaps together, so if you make a mistake you can sort of prise them apart. They are a little bit difficult. I made one mistake. I sort of put something in the wrong way round, so I did get to take it out, and it didn't break or anything, so they are quite sturdy. But as I say, you don't need any glue or any other materials other than maybe a craft knife. So let's break it open. So as I say, it comes in that sort of size of package, so it's quite thin, and you just get a set of sort of bits like this. This is what you sort of break out. We'll show you these before we crack open. So you get these sort of nicely sort of printed card, and then you've got these ones here which are for some of the dividers. You get some clear dividers in the trays, and the rest of them are all printed up. So we'll put those down to one side and we'll crack this open. So I have sort of stored it back in the game box itself, and it doesn't lift the lid unless you do what I did, which was print out on the BGG site, and I believe you might be able to get them off the Hegemony site itself, but there are some card dividers as well that you can print off that have got sort of titles on. So you get a nice set of instructions on how to put the thing together, and then it also then tells you how you store them in the box. So I'm going to keep that for a while till I get used to sort of putting the game away. So we'll put these over here. So yes, you get to put your player boards on top of the trays, and then basically what you've got in the box, it sort of fits like this. So you, as you can see, it's got a nice bit of room once it's all in to put all your boards, your rule books and everything. And so at the minute I've got one of the expansions in here, which is the solo mode, crisis control. So this has got some extra cards and bits and pieces in, but there is another one, another small expansion called historical events, and once that comes in there is a specific space where you put them. So you've got spaces where you can put your cloth bag, and then you get these trays which have got these clear plastic tops. So as you can see, all the bits on here all sort of fit into the back, and they just sort of slot in, and then you've got these little slotted pegs for the sides and the cross beams as such, and then these things will come off quite easily, and you get to store all of your components in there. This goes back on, and you've got your sealed units, and there's one for all of the components in the game. So you've there got your money and some of your cubes, and then we've got another one here which have got all the sort of player components. So you've got up to four different players. As I say, you can play this solo if you've either got the Kickstarter version which came with it, or you've bought the expansion which gives you the solo set of rules. As you can see, they're all very similar, but they've got this nice sort of printing down the side, where on the non-deluxified and UV printed, these are just bare sort of MDF, but all of the things have been printed on the inside. And what we'll do, we'll take a few of these out. So as you can see, we've got some cubes here, and then you've also got the areas marked here where you actually it will tell you where to store them, which colours to put in where, when you're putting them away, and then there's little diagrams designating that those components go into that space. And then you literally just put your top back on, and it's all sealed up and it's nice and rigid. And then you get two smaller versions of this where you've got all of your meeples stored away. So the bottom is open, but you've got your meeple trays there. So you've got one for all the working class meeples, and then you've got one for the middle class workers. So you've got two sets of workers in the game, which can be used by the players themselves, and also some of the other players, if they open companies, they can use those workers to then man those companies and produce goods. And then we get onto the smaller trays, which, as you can see, have been nicely printed on the side here with some of the artwork from the game itself. So this is just a nice extra little touch, which just sort of stands out on the game table. Really, it's not necessary, but this did look really nice, which is why I sort of got in contact with E-RAPTOR, and they did a bit of a deal for me to do this video and also purchase this to sort of use it with the game. As I say, don't need any glue, so I've just literally picked that up out of the box, and all of the things are holding that solidly in place. So you've got another two compartments here printed up. You don't get these little dividers. These are the ones that I've printed myself, and then I've laminated them just to sort of show where they will go back when myself and anybody else who's playing the game sort of pack the game away. You've got the again, more artwork from the rule books, and then on the back a nice long piece of print there. So again, you know, that looks really nice. And then we've got all of that space in there where you've got all of your different cards for both playing as human players, and then as the AI Automa, you get cards for each of the three sort of factions: the working class, the middle class, and the capitalists. And then these other cards at the back here are some of the cards that you get with the expansion. And as I say, you've still got room in here. As you can see, there's plenty of room in there for the rest of the expansion cards for the historical events expansion that you can purchase, which I'm still trying to sort out and get one of those. But as you can see, it all goes back in the box fairly easily, and we will have a little demo, and this is one of those moments where you hope it goes back in it as well as it did when you put it in the first time. And they just sort of slot down into the box, sit down in there like that, and then you've got your boards on the top, and then you put your game board, and then you've got all of your rule books. I've missed the bag. You always tend to miss something. I have left some cubes in there actually, because I was playing the game earlier before I decided to sort of put it away and do this video. So there you go, that all goes back in the box nicely, and that's the box sealed. So yeah, it does sit up a little bit on that side, but that's simply because I've, as I say, put those dividers in just to have those card dividers to show you which areas what cards go to. If you didn't have them in there, that would sit completely flat. So there you have it, the E-RAPTOR insert for Hegemony, and quite a reasonable price for what it is. It's an excellent product, very well made, and as I say, I put that together in maybe an hour and a half, whilst I was just sort of sitting there watching the TV, followed the instructions, everything went together smoothly, no real issues other than one I made myself. But yeah, check it out on their website. As you can see here, they are a European based company. I'm not sure if they're going to be at places like UK Games Expo, but they do worldwide shipping as far as I know, but certainly into the UK and other parts of Europe. And the cost of the actual thing itself, as I say, was very reasonable. They do a lot of other inserts similar to this for many other games, plus they also do some cracking tokens for different games as well. So not just this game, but they have other officially licensed products and some where they've done them for other games as well. So if you've got games and you want to sort of bling it out a little bit, make it a bit nicer, because when you get these trays out and you're using them for the game, you don't need to decant those items out of the trays into sort of small containers and put them on the table. You can use those trays as also the storage trays whilst you're playing the game, to sort of put things back and forward as they're being used and or returned to the supply. So they've got that dual purpose of being an excellent storage solution for everything that's in the game, but the actual component trays for like the money and all of the cubes and all of the other bits and pieces that come along and you need for to play the game itself, you've got those trays. You just literally put them down on the table, take those clear plastic lids off, and you've got those component trays straight away. You don't need to worry about having other little trays at hand or having a messy table, which can sometimes happen. So what do we think? Well, for me, this is another product that gets the Games Kingdom Royal Seal of Approval. So as I say, if you want to check them out, E-RAPTOR, they do attend several shows, but they do an excellent mail service. This came within about 3 or 4 working days from order, so they are, as I say, officially licensed for Hegemony. There are some others on there, so go and check them out. And if you've liked this video, please feel free to go and check out my other content on my YouTube channel of the Games Kingdom, where you'll find a lot more sort of these sort of types of unboxing videos as well. Just one other quick thing, you can see here maybe a slight, if you've seen my videos before, this is a new table that I've recently got. This was from a company called Model Rail Baseboards. So they're based in Ireland, and they do a lot, as the name suggests, baseboards for model railway layouts, but he has sort of diversified and gone into making and will make gaming tables. So this is a 6x4 with a nice deep sort of internal area, as you can see. So what we've got here is sort of 3 3/4, just under 4 inches deep, because this has got quite a this is a 7mm piece of neoprene here to use as a gaming surface. So yeah, it's probably sort of 4 inches deep, and it's a 6x4 internal surface. So if you like the look of this, go and have a check out of Model Rail Baseboards. They will make them to pretty much a bespoke size if you want one. They're not just sort of fixed on the 6x4s, and you do get some nice little accessories that you can sort of hang on the side as well for both sort of board games and role-playing games, including your sort of things that you can put your rule books and stuff on. So yeah, so check that out. check out E-RAPTOR, and as I say, have a look at my YouTube channel, The Games Kingdom, where at the minute I'm also trying to build up my subscriber base. So once we hit the next target, there is another game on offer. I've just literally sent out the last prize, or should say the first prize, for reaching the first milestone that I wanted to hit. So that went off in the last sort of few weeks. So the recipient of that, a gentleman in Glasgow, has got his prize by now. Hopefully he's playing along with that particular game that I sent him as a prize. And if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing, and the next time we hit a milestone number, we'll be sending off a slightly bigger game next time to one of the randomly picked subscribers. And until we do this again, it's bye for now.